Greetings, good people. Thanks for clicking on the video. If you are new here, welcome. If you are not, welcome back. All right, it's hot topics time. So first on the lineup, we have Salt-N-Pepa. So they are facing challenges with their record label, okay? And this is all in the middle of a lawsuit that is being filed. So according to Salt-N-Pepa, they're saying that their fans can no longer stream some of their biggest hits due to a legal dispute with Universal Music Group. So they recently sat down with Good Morning America's Robin Roberts. So it was Salt-N-Pepa. Spinderella was not present. Okay. And they said that the music giant is deliberately removing key tracks from streaming platforms, including their breakthrough single, Push It, as part of a battle over their master recordings. So I did see a clip of the interview. I cannot play it for copyright reasons, okay? So they're basically saying that their fans are begging for their music to be on streaming services. So it appears that they do not own their masters, okay? So this is why they're suing for their masters. I think they had an issue like this previously, where they were fighting for the right to their music. The guy Herbie, who was the one who put together the group, they were going back and forth with him. There was some drama. Did you guys see the biopic, the Lifetime biopic of Salt-N-Pepa? It was really good and it's worth watching. Now, Robin Roberts asked a question that most of us wanted to know. Where is Spinderella in all of this? So, Salt, she basically said, you know, Spinderella wasn't a part of the initial group when the group was first put together. So this part of the contract doesn't apply to Spinderella. That's what Salt said. And she goes on to say that, we're all good. Everything is all good. Last time I checked, okay, uh, things were not all good. And Spinderella was on social media basically stating that she was kind of cut out of certain deals, and people were criticizing Salt-N-Pepa heavily, and Spinderella showed appreciation for people sticking up for her. So some people in the comments are saying good for them because they pretty much iced out Spinderella, and this is their karma. But are you guys listening to Salt-N-Pepa on your streaming platforms? Are you able to search for and find any of Salt-N-Pepa's music? I mean, if people want to listen to it, they can always go on YouTube. What I think the problem is they're not getting any money from any streams of any of their songs. They're not getting any royalties. So I guess they're going to have to work that out. But like their song says, it's none of our business. All right. So who's up next? Now, this story is wild and crazy. You guys know who Faizon Love is, right? The comedian. Well, Faizon Love is headed to trial over allegedly attacking a hotel clerk with a credit card machine. So a San Diego judge has ruled that there's enough evidence to move forward with a felony assault case involving comedian Faizon Love. Prosecutors have charged Love with felony assault with a deadly weapon, plus an enhancement due to the extent of the injuries. The comedian has pleaded not guilty. Okay, Faizon Love, for those of you who don't recall, he was Big Worm in Friday, in the first Friday. Okay, and he was also a star on, or a cast member on, The Parenthood, which is a show from back in the 90s. And he has since been in other movies. He had appearances on podcasts, so on and so forth. This is absolutely crazy. You're a grown man and you can't control yourself. Anyway, so the article goes on. Mr. Love was extremely upset. It was 0 to 100 real quick, the woman told the court. He was reportedly asking if we knew who he was. Now, according to her testimony, things escalated when Love allegedly threw a credit card machine at her. She says, I then proceeded to say that was enough. Mr. Love looked directly at me, pulled the credit card machine off, and threw it in my direction. The woman is testifying that she suffered a concussion from the blow and has since developed light sensitivity and other health issues. Two of her co-workers also testified, claiming that they witnessed the incident firsthand. So you are going to possibly go to jail because they didn't find your reservation that you booked on a third-party site, probably Expedia or something like that. and you decided to throw a credit card machine, get so angry that you threw a credit card machine at a woman. I'm just confused about this. Why is it that we're finding that adult males have a hard time controlling themselves in every aspect physically? Why? So I hope he is found guilty if this is true. They do have hotel footage. I read in a different article that they do have hotel footage, but the angle that the camera captured the footage doesn't really show much. But hopefully justice will be served. And if you indeed threw this credit card machine at this woman and it injured her, then you definitely deserve to be sat down for a while, acting like a big fool. All right, who's up next? Speaking of foolish. All right, this Shakira girl. This is Scrappy's baby mama number 3. And I hate the term baby mama, but for the sake of time, that's her name. Okay. So Shakira, she's a part of the cast of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. So is Scrappy. She is basically calling out Scrappy, as all of his other baby mothers have done, and claiming that their son, the son that Shakira and Scrappy have together, was banned from his own siblings' party just to make room for his new girlfriend. Okay. So this is Shakira, and this is what she posted on social media. One kid was excluded from their, let's just stop. Okay. And there have had some of you in a chokehold for far too long. And I'm tired. Okay. It's 2025. Please learn the difference. But this is social media, so maybe grammatical rules don't apply. Anyway, her post reads, one kid was excluded from their sibling's birthday party so that their dad's quote unquote girlfriend can be present. She not even in her own kid's life. Apostrophe S. Oh my gosh. Then she goes on to play some song that I've never heard of. Okay, no disrespect to the artist. And another post, suspect has a massage girl who quote unquote secretly comes over in the middle of the night for happy endings, but also has a quote unquote girlfriend. Is that some Diddy? Shakira, I think the reason, I don't think the kid was banned. I think it was you that wasn't welcome at the party. I mean, you disrespected Mama D. You try to think you can go toe to toe with her. For whatever reason, you're expecting girlfriend or ex-girlfriend benefits from somebody that you had a threesome with, and you were the third party that was invited to the threesome and decided to procreate and have a baby and bring a baby into this madness. And you're just expecting to be treated like you are the love of Scrappy's life. So Scrappy is dating Brittany. I think that's her name. And apparently Shakira has a problem with Brittany for whatever reason. I just don't understand. You agreed to the terms of the threesome. Okay. You agreed to be a parent as well. All right. And here we are. So my whole thing is, someone in the comments said, and I agree, girl, if you don't just drop the baby off to the party and keep it pushing, you kept a threesome baby. You shouldn't be expecting much. And Scrappy, in his confessional, in one of the earlier episodes of this season of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, admitted to placing his member where it shouldn't have gone. Put it that way. Okay, use your imagination. All right, let's see what some of these other comments are saying. I know she didn't think being his BM was going to be a cakewalk. It's not the castle, it's the circus. Someone else commented, that don't even make sense. The child was banned so the grown adult girlfriend can attend the kid's party, or you were banned and didn't want your child to go without you. Ding, ding, ding. I think that's probably what it was. My whole thing is this. Listen, if they said the baby can come but you can't, and you decided not to go, that's fine. You have the right to not want your child somewhere where you're not. All right. You have that right. However, getting online and disparaging Scrappy and disparaging his girlfriend, who you're claiming doesn't take care of her kids, what business of that is yours? And if it's a lie, it's going to make you look even worse. Okay. Mind your own business. Okay. Pay attention to your household and pay attention to your child. Because apparently in the episodes of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, the earlier episodes, you're still sleeping with Scrappy as well. So, and I think that's exactly the problem. Scrappy, stop. Y'all need to stop sleeping together. You and Shakira. Because for why? Whatever. But dysfunction will be dysfunction no matter where it is. All right. All right. So, Tokyo Toni. Oh boy, she's online crashing out like she always does. Okay. So recently, Blac Chyna and Treasure decided to reunite. Okay. Treasure was Blac Chyna's closest friend, best friend. She was a part of Blac Chyna's show on Zeus. And Treasure and her have been friends for a very long time, and she handled a lot of Blac Chyna's, dealings, personal dealings, and they were seemingly close. Well, during the show, they fell out. Then Treasure was going online doing interviews, and talking about Chyna, telling her business, which is total trash, but whatever. Okay. So they recently reunited. You guys know that Blac Chyna is on a journey to being a better person, okay, cleaning up her life, which she seemingly has done. She's proven that she's taking this leaf that she's turned over seriously. Well, Tokyo Toni ain't having it. Okay, so Tokyo Toni, she's going off on Blac Chyna after she reunites with her best friend Treasure. And here's the thing, okay? I feel like both Chyna and Treasure made errors in their friendship, and there's nothing wrong with being an adult coming together if both parties are willing to do so. Sit down and hash out whatever needs to be hashed out. Does it mean that their friendship will be restored to the way it was before? Probably not. And even if it does, if both parties are willing to do that, then so freaking be it. All right? It is what it is. Anywho, Tokyo Toni's not feeling it, right? Now, I don't find Tokyo Toni funny or entertaining at all. That's just my personal preference, and that's just my opinion. Some people do. So for those of you that do, take a look and a listen to what Tokyo Toni had to say, and be sure to share your thoughts in the comments. All right? Like to hear it? Here you go.
Well, what do we have here? Hansel and Gretel. Frickin' frack. Humpty and Dumpty. Me and my. Goofball and doofball. Witty. I'm trying to figure it out. What the fuck is going on? Angela.
Oh.
What's going on? So now Derek's missing. Your mama's missing. But Treasure's present. Fine. Well, I hope you two do well in your ventures together, mixing holy with can't play with well God. You play with me all day. You can't play with God. You can't play with God's children, his real children. You can't do that, babe. Good in your favor. A that stabbed you in your heart, in your you with it again. Damn, you wouldn't even think you was raised by a bitch like me. That right there, my man. I forget you, bitch. Had bitch do shit to me too. And I let your pussy ass go, ho.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with you no more. So you let the devil back in. Paragraphs like this for captions. And put the word God in. What the fuck does God got to do with what y'all doing? Y'all not doing no holy work. God, you play with me all day. You fucking imbeciles. You fucking inbreds. Over like this. Midstream of me trying to keep a building, I have to stay focused on this. With $15,000 worth of bills a month. Looking out for my community. You can't make a post, but you can post this. You can't talk about helping these people that I help. You can't do that. But you back friends with a thirsty ass. I'm drinking that. Oh, stripper hoe. Y'all used to fuck suck dicks together. Huh?
Oh no.
Okay.
This is disgusting. I didn't even watch this whole thing.
No. Both of y'all. You fucking imbeciles. You fucking inbreds.
Jesus.
Treasure Jim. Gonna beat your ass up again. Treasure Jim. Big old captions all in them. God, put us together. What God y'all talking about? What God you talking about, my nigga? And I don't give a fuck. Don't never talk to me again, shawty. Because I know what lane you in. And I told you don't ever play with me again. But you know me, baby. You were so treasure on the show. No, I don't think it'd been a good idea if you was there. And you was right about that shit too. But now, I don't give a fuck who, what, where, and how. You're on your own on this bitch. You're not even on the spot. You're on your own. Treasure Jim. Do not call me about no bitch. Don't call me about nothing. Don't ask me to help you with nothing. Don't do a mother because you're disloyal. Little Miss Christian, show you right now. So tell me this: how did you come back from selling your mother? Oh my nigga, and that bum ass that baptized you, baptized your ass. I told you that shit too. Did you get rebaptized? He baptized you in the Trinity. He had to baptize you in Jesus Christ's name. I told you these things. I even called him and told him to.
Girl.
What is it? I mean, honest, what is it? What is it? It's weird. I supported you on everything. I helped you with magazine layouts.
So this is what Tokyo Toni is upset about. I couldn't go through it no more. I feel like I'm about to have to sprinkle some holy water on this keyboard, this mouse, this desk, this entire setup, this entire room, y'all. All right, y'all. So you guys drop down in the comments and let me know what you think. If you want to watch the rest of Tokyo Toni and her foolishness, it's on the Neighborhood Talks Instagram page and it's circulating all over social media. Like I said, I don't find her entertaining whatsoever. I think that her mouth is vile and nasty, and I really feel sorry for Angela sometimes because she has to endure this, because at the end of the day, this is still her mother. So anyway, y'all, thank you for rocking with me to the end of the video. If you made it to the end, be sure to like the video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe, and check out all of the other videos on the channel. I will talk to you later.